Previously on BJ Fletcher, Private Eye.
Marilyn,
Hey!
are you listening to me?
No.
Can you hear me?
Dominic, calm down! Get your hands off of her. I had things under control. He had his hands all over you. You could have gotten hurt. Yeah, I could have gotten hurt. Well, I needed to get proof. Well, I got your proof. And now I'm late for work. So quit. I can't quit. I need a job. I have to pay for school. 30%.
Done.
Georgia Drew, assistant private investigator in training.
I have to visit my mom. It's her birthday.
She's gonna kill me when she finds out that I quit my job.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell her. Please don't.
If she quit that job, and now she works for me, like private investigators.
I thought you wanted to be a writer.
I'm going to be an investigative journalist.
And have you found yourself a nice girl yet?
No, Mom, I haven't yet.
Well, don't wait forever.
When are we going to get our next case? 36.2% of nothing isn't going to pay my rent pledge.
Don't worry about it. In my experience, something always comes up.
Isn't that Margaret Watson?
I'd love to get an interview with her for my class.
Let's go talk to her then.
I'm sorry, ladies. It's just not a good time. You see, my daughter is missing and I'm just beside myself.
I think we can help.
Missing persons cases are the bread and butter of the private investigative industry. 98.314% of the time, the missing person is either dead, pretending to be dead, or pretending to be dead.
Look, Fletch, if I were you, I wouldn't mention death when we go in there.
Don't worry, George. I have this all under control. I know exactly what I'm doing. Now, where is the doorbell?
Hello, Beatrix.
Doyle.
Fletch. Oh, mon Dieu.
This is very embarrassing. My husband will be down in a moment. Can I get anybody something to drink?
Scotch.
On the rocks.
I'm fine, thanks.
No, merci.
Well, obviously, there's been some kind of mistake.
Observant as always, Beatrix. Our services have been retained by Mr. Watson.
Yeah, well, Margot hired us.
I hadn't thought the missing persons was your style. Surely there must be a cheating husband somewhere looking to be photographed.
Ha! Shows what you know, 'cause that was last week.
Ah, Miss Drew. Still clinging to hope, are we? And Beatrix, clueless as ever?
Nothing ever changes, does it, Doyle? Always trying to make me look stupid.
You don't need my help.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, there's only one investigatorial team required here, and one way or another, it's going to be us.
Now look here, mullet.
Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Shall we get down to it?
Let's.
Yes, let's.
Our daughter Jenna has run away. We haven't heard from her in over a week.
Has she done this sort of thing before?
No, never. But there's something else.
Oh, I see. Does she like to dabble in the marijuana, the Mary Jane, the skunk, the boom, the ganja?
Actually, no. It's a little more serious than that.
Mon Dieu. How you say cracker?
I would probably just say crack whore.
No, it's not that. There's a boy.
A junkie.
No.
A dealer.
No.
If only it were that.
Our daughter is a lesbian. Or was.
And you're trying to keep it a secret? She's gorgeous.
No, quite the opposite. A large part of my campaign this year has been promoting gay rights in my constituency. Jenna has been a major force in securing the support of the voters. I need her back home, with a girl, and back on the campaign trail.
There's one thing I don't understand.
One thing.
Was she on the drugs before or after she met the boy?
No, she's not on drugs.
Oh, I see. You want somebody to bring her back to the daughters of Saffron.
Sapphire.
Sappho.
Really?
Huh?
No, we just need someone to find her. If this gets out, it could ruin my whole campaign.
But you do want her gay again, right?
Fletch.
Now, obviously, we don't require 2 investigators.
Oh, but my dear, I thought...
My wife should have consulted me before engaging your services, Miss Fletcher. She knows I make all the decisions in such matters.
Well, according to your wife, you weren't intending on taking any action at all.
Well, she was misinformed. Doyle and Lewis will be coming on board to help ascertain the whereabouts of my daughter. Gentlemen, if you'll join me in the study, we can discuss the particulars.
Beatrix. Ms. Drew. Come along, Lewis.
St. Louis.
Lewis!
I'm so sick of his old boys' club. He seems to have forgotten that we won the right to vote.
I know, it's like we're stuck in the 80s.
20s.
20s. Listen, Miss Watson, if you hire us to find your daughter and we don't find her before Doyle, you don't have to pay us.
Fletch! If I hire you, it has to be in the strictest confidence. I'm talking discretion. I'm talking efficiency.
You're talking to the right people.
I'd try the boyfriend first. We couldn't reach him, but you may have some luck. I'll go and get his address.
You go get the address, sweetheart. And don't you worry about a thing. We got it under control. What do you mean we're not getting paid?
Don't worry. I have an idea.
Are you sure this is his car?
Positive.
I don't think we should be doing this.
Trust me.
What is it with Doyle anyway?
Doyle? Oh, nothing. He's just a lying, manipulative, spineless fraction of a man.
What happened with you guys?
George, I don't want to talk about it.
Did he steal from you?
No.
Did he murder someone?
No.
Did he dish your mama?
No.
Did he accidentally impregnate you with his alien love child after you taught him to read in the forest?
Where does that happen?
Salem.
George, just drop it.
No, really, what happened?
George, seriously, leave it alone.
Fine.
Come on, let's go.
Lewis, get the pump.
As any good investigator knows, obtaining illegal entry into a residence is best done under the cover of darkness. A highly skilled operation such as this one can test the nerves of even the steeliest of PIs. Diving into the underbelly of an already dangerous city can almost certainly lead to being murdered or death.
They didn't have any dairy-free chocolate, so I got you dairy-free soy vanilla.
No chocolate?
Hey, look, I don't think this is a good idea. I passed the neighborhood watch a block back.
George, if you want to be a PI,
Hey.
I mean investigative journalist, you need to learn to take some risks.
Yeah, like illegal parking.
Parking? You don't need to worry about parking because we're going to get raped and murdered in this neighborhood.
Yeah, that old woman in the wheelchair looks really menacing.
She could be faking.
Look, I don't know why we just don't go knock on the door and ask him ourselves.
George, that's why you're the assistant investigator and I'm the investigator. Besides, we have this lead on Doyle. I don't want to lose it.
I'd bet he's really pissed off at you.
Trust me, George, nothing he doesn't have coming to him.
Well, I don't know.
I want to talk about. You ready?
Lock and load, Fletch. Lock and load.